Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a new lecture in your course, DevOps on AWS by Eduonix. My name is Ahmed, and in this section of our class, we are going to get our feet wet. We are going to create our first AWS instance on the cloud, and we are also going to deploy a web server as a demonstration that we have successfully built an instance on the cloud. So let's get started. Well, the first thing we need to do is to, of course, create an account on the AWS platform by navigating to this URL that you see here, portal.aws.amazon.com/billing/sign-up /start. Okay, here, as you can see, you have the AWS account name. You write here your username that you will use to log into your account, your email address, your password, and then you are going to have to confirm your email address, and also you will have to enter a valid credit card for payment services or to pay for what you are going to use on Amazon AWS. And as you can see here, Amazon is offering a 12 months free tier access account. This will allow you to use Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, and Amazon DynamoDB for 12 months. Of course, this does not apply to all the services that Amazon AWS provides. It only applies to a specific type of EC2 instances, as we are going to see later in this section, Amazon S3 and Amazon DynamoDB for 12 months. So if this is your first time to sign up for an AWS account, you can enjoy this 12 months free tier access where you can test and make your own labs on Amazon without paying any fees. But if this is not your first time to use AWS services, you are going to be charged for the time and the type of usage of AWS services. Once done, you will be inside this page. Once you sign in with your email address and the password that you have chosen, you'll be inside a page like this one. This is your dashboard. This is where you are going to use your Amazon Web Services, create instances, storage, and other services from AWS, although throughout this class, we are going to use the CLI to manage our services. That is because the CLI is more targeted towards system administrators who want to automate repetitive tasks and create scripts and so on. So we are going to use the CLI for this. However, if you want to use the GUI, this is the GUI of the AWS. However, the first thing you will need to do after signing up is securing your account by enabling multi-factor authentication, or MFA. The multi-factor authentication is used for increased security. That is, you don't have to enter just a password for accessing your account. You will need to add also a key, and that key is generated using a random key generator. This can be a software that can be installed on your mobile device, or it can be a hardware random number generator. So in our case, we are going to download and deploy Google Authenticator on a mobile device, and we are going to use it as a second factor of authentication. So you're going to go to your name at the right top and click on My Security Credentials. Okay, and click on Continue to Security Credentials, Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA, and click on Activate MFA. If you're using a virtual device, as we're going to do, click Next. And then on your mobile phone, I'm using an iPhone, I'm going to search for Google Authenticator. This is a free software that can be used to generate your MFA. Here it is. I'm going to click Get. I'm going to speed up the video here. Okay, and I'm going to confirm my identity. Okay, I'm fast forwarding. Now let's open the app. Click on Begin Setup and scan barcode. Okay, enable access to the camera. And once I click on Activate MFA on my screen, okay, again, I'm going to use a virtual MFA, just rewinding. Next step. Next, I'm going to have this QR code. I'm going to scan it using my device and going to copy the numbers that will appear on my phone. Two numbers are going to appear right after each other. I'm going to wait until the first number has expired, and I'm going to enter the second number just like this and click Finish. Okay, and now I have my MFA configured. Hello and welcome back. In the previous video, we have signed up successfully to Amazon AWS and created an account. And we also secured our account by using the multi-factor authentication, or MFA, using a software that has been downloaded on our mobile device. Although this is a very secure way of accessing your AWS account, it's still not the security best practice recommended by Amazon. That is because the account that you have used to log in to AWS is called the root account. If you've used Linux before, you know that using the root account or the super administrator account is not a good idea. Another less privileged user should be created and used for daily activities. AWS uses this same concept. The account that you have just created should not be used to log into AWS and perform the daily activities that we are going to do, like, for example, creating an instance, managing it, destroying it, creating a security group, and other activities that are going to be done on AWS. The root account should not be used for login, and for that reason, we are going to create a less privileged user, and we are going to use that user throughout this class in order to perform our activities. So the first thing that we need to do is to navigate to this URL. Okay, and once inside the page, let's go to the left-hand side, users. Okay, and inside users, you're gonna click on add user. Enter a username of your choice, let's say Ahmed, my username. Click on pragmatic access and AWS Management Console and use a custom password. I'm gonna add my own password. Of course, you can use an auto-generated password if you want to. And on click, user must create a new password at next login, and then click next. Okay, then choose attach existing policies directly and click on administrator access, just like that. And go to the bottom and click next. Then just review what you are going to do and click on create user. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, and now it has been created, and this is the access key and the secret access key. Let's download those to a CSV file. We're gonna need that later. Now let's take a copy of that URL. Close. Now let's configure our account to use the MFA or the multi-factor authentication. So let's click on our account username and click on security credentials. Assign MFA device. Just click on that pencil and click next for the virtual. Next. Again, you're going to use the mobile phone to copy, to scan the QR code that is displayed here and to enter the authentication codes that will get sequentially displayed on the screen. Then click activate virtual MFA. Okay, finish. And now you have successfully created a user. Now you can use the URL that you have just copied to log in to your console Amazon Web Services. Okay, now enter the username that you have chosen and the password. Sign in. You're going to be asked for your MFA code. So use your mobile device or whatever device you have chosen to generate your MFA code and enter the code that appears on your screen. Submit. Okay, and now you are in your console web page. You are now ready to start using this account to manage your AWS account. And that's all for this lecture. See you next.